Ever felt like your mind is spinning out of control and no one sees it? Like you're screaming on the inside, but smiling on the outside? If you're here, maybe it's because something's off. You're tired, overwhelmed, and trying hard just to hold yourself together. Maybe you're going through a breakup, a loss, burnout, or maybe you don't even know why. It's just too much. This video isn't just advice. It's a hand on your shoulder. So take a breath, and let's talk about how to survive when life crashes hard. Most people don't realize it, but the way you talk to yourself during a crisis can either save you or sink you. Let me ask you something. What do you say to yourself when things go wrong? Do you say, "I'm such a failure"? Do you say, "It's always like this, I can't take it anymore"? Or do you say, "This hurts, but I can handle it. I've made it through before. I'll do it again. This doesn't define me"? This internal dialogue is what psychology calls cognitive framing, the lens you use to interpret events. And here's the truth. Your brain believes what you repeat to it. So start feeding it words of stability, strength, and self-compassion, especially when it feels like the world is falling apart. A crisis isn't just a meltdown or panic attack. Sometimes it's silent, like being frozen, numb, or constantly irritable. It's when your nervous system goes into fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. Your brain thinks it's in danger even when there's no tiger. Just bills, deadlines, loneliness, expectations, pain you buried years ago. What it feels like, your chest is heavy. Thoughts won't stop. Nothing feels safe. You want to run, cry, yell, or disappear. Have you ever been in a crisis and felt like you just can't do anything? Not even get out of bed. Not text back. Not eat. And people call it laziness. But in reality, that's shutdown. It's your brain protecting you from more pain. According to trauma research, when the emotional brain is overloaded, it turns off non-essential functions. That includes motivation, memory, even energy. What helps? Tiny wins. 1 cup of water. 1 deep breath. Don't aim for progress. Aim for presence. When things fall apart, your inner voice can become cruel. "You're pathetic. You always mess things up. Everyone's tired of you." That's not truth. That's trauma speaking. In cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, these are called automatic negative thoughts, and they can keep you stuck in the crisis longer than you need to be. Try this. Write the thought down. Then challenge it. Is this fact, or is this fear? What would I say to a friend feeling this? Your body is wired to protect you. But if you've been through trauma, neglect, or lived under pressure too long, that alarm system stays on. Childhood experiences, unprocessed emotions, chronic stress. The crisis isn't always about now. It's your mind reacting to every past time you had to be strong and had no one to help. We're not going to fix everything today, but here are real tools to help you slow things down when you're spiraling. Name what you feel. Even just saying, "I feel overwhelmed," starts to give you power. Don't fight the feeling, witness it. 2. Ground your senses. Try the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique. 5. Things you see. 4. Things you can touch. 3. Things you can hear. 2. Things you can smell. 1. Thing you can taste. Brings your mind back to now. 3. Breathe from the belly. Deep, slow breaths tell your brain, "We're not in danger." Try. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Exhale for 6 seconds. 4. Cold water on wrists or face. Activates your vagus nerve and shifts you out of panic mode. 5. Write a safe space note to yourself. Not a journal. Just a line like, "I felt this before. Past. I'm okay right now." Crises aren't random. They come from somewhere. So we also need to go deeper. Talking to someone can be life-changing. You deserve support. You don't have to carry this alone. Daily emotional hygiene, just like brushing your teeth, movement, sleep, healthy boundaries, saying no, saying what you need. Practices that help regulate your mind, meditation, breath work, journaling, music, being in nature. You don't have to do all of them. Just Start with 1. I remember the night I almost gave up. Everything felt wrong. And I sat there thinking, what's the point? But somehow, I stayed. I cried. I wrote down one line. It hurts, but I'm still here. And from that night on, I promised myself, if I can't fix it all, I'll at least stay kind to myself. That saved me more than anything. Let's make something clear. Going through an emotional crisis doesn't mean you failed. It means you're human. It means something inside you is asking to be heard. The goal is not to never break down. The goal is to learn how to rebuild softer, wiser, stronger. If you've made it this far, it means you're fighting a battle that most people never see. But listen, you're still here, and that means your story isn't over. If this video helped you feel seen even for a moment, leave a like, share it, and subscribe, because maybe the next person who watches this is holding on by a thread.